Hello and welcome. This is going to be a series I'm running called Is It Worth It? It's a series where I'll be reviewing various Worth Hunter premiums in 5 minutes or less. I will be critiquing this vehicle with the following criteria: maneuverability, armament, how fun it is to fly, and its aesthetics. The aesthetics will affect the overall score. The reviews are my opinion, they're not sponsored, and they are the result of my experiences with the vehicle. In this series' first episode, we will be discussing the Hudson MkV. It's a Tier 2 2.0 BR vehicle in RB Air, and is a British premium all for the low price of 700 gold eagles. Beginning of maneuverability is a surprisingly nimble aircraft for its size and can turn pretty well with the combat flaps deployed. Be sure to not go over 330 km an hour or you do risk losing your flaps. For turning, you want to be going about 280 km an hour or higher with flaps deployed to be able to turn most effectively. Its top speed in a straight line is going to be close to 380 km an hour in most realistic scenarios. That said, it goes red in speed at 537 km an hour, so you cannot run, or at least use some speed to move towards teammates if there is an enemy on your tail. All that said, you can definitely give fighters a run for their money by turning or diving away. Overall, it gets an 8, especially considering it's a bomber. This is, however, tilted more so for its ability to turn rather than its speed. Moving to armament and ordnance, it has two 303 offensive machine guns, a dual 303 turret on top, and a 303 turret on the bomb facing the rear of the plane. It has 3 ordnance presets versus bombs only, consisting of 6 100-pound bombs and 4 250-pound bombs. The second preset has 8 AP Mark I rockets, and the third preset is the bombs and rockets together. Its offensive armament isn't anything special, but they can be used to pepper away at many enemy fighters if you get behind them, or to annoy any bobbers you choose to engage. I give it an 8 in air due to its technical versatility in hitting bases and enemy planes, but for RB ground I'm going to have to give it a 6, because you're going to be pretty reliant on your rockets to kill tanks. Next, I will be discussing how fun it is to fly. Well, thanks to its maneuverability, you can actually derp around and surprisingly keep up with fighters that for some reason want to turn with you. I don't know why they'd want to do that, but you can kind of keep up with them. It's very strange. That alone, in my opinion, is worth a lot of points considering its classification as a bomber. For RB Air, its bombs and rockets can do decent damage to bases, but in most scenarios you won't be able to kill a base by yourself, unfortunately. I suggest using the bombs and then repositioning yourself to rocket the base if possible, or keeping those rockets to shoot at enemy bombers, and then become infuriated when you hit a Ju-88 with the rockets and they do nothing. Due to its low battle rating, you will be facing most enemies with light machine guns and higher caliber machine guns. Its durability rather shines against those rounds, and you can generally soak up a lot of hits from multiple enemy fighters as a result. It's a rather fun plane to fly with its maneuverability and its durability at 2.0. I can definitely give this a 9 in fun. Lastly, we have aesthetic. Do take note that this is arbitrary and it doesn't affect the overall score of whether it's not worth the cost. It's honestly just kind of like chubby. It's not even like the cute kind of chubby, it's just chubby. Top turret especially just doesn't look very appealing to me. For aesthetics, I give it a 6. Overall, it gets an 8, and I would most assuredly say that it is worth the 700 golden eagles for its cost. It is a fun plane to derp around with, and while its bomb load is kind of anemic, its turret placement and offensive guns means that you can rack up scores against enemy planes or from damaging bases. Well, that is it for this episode of Is It Worth It? I hope you enjoyed that, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Next time, we'll be looking at the German Mosquito, also known as the TA-154. Anyways, have a good day.